But like,
let me show you. Bring hands up, our hands up, and we'll show. Like,
it's like we're like, and I was like,
and I could feel it.
And it was like, I really wanted to. Like,
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, he wants to hold my hand. I was like, oh, he's so cute.
And I was like,
and I could tell, but then I just held your hand, and
I was like, oh yeah.
And then I landed on him like this, and I was like, I thought I would make it a little bit easy on him, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, we love new people, welcome.
Today we are doing another video for you guys. We're doing a how we met video for you.
Yeah, we'll just be drinking some things that are bad for our liver.
It's Hennessy, we're drinking Hennessy. And it's mixed in with Fanta.
Yeah, and we just ran out of Fanta, so it's about
Wait,
to get
did
a lot
we fucking
stronger.
run out? Yeah, we're gonna have to keep mixing it back though.
Yeah, so what we're talking about today is how we first met. Or not how we first met.
How we first met is, we're keeping that how we first met. We want to talk to you, but like our first date.
Our first date, yes.
Yeah,
That's right. It's slightly different. We'll do how we first met at a different time, but our first date. How do we start? Where do we begin?
We're getting like a lot of you guys new to our channel and subscribing, and we just thought we'd give a little bit like backstory about us, and so you know who you're watching and who you're supporting, basically.
Yeah, we want you to get to know us a little bit better.
So we want what better way than telling you. First time we got to know each other too, so
yeah.
I remember it like really exactly, guys.
We'd been speaking a couple days.
Yeah.
And I invited you to the cinema pretty quickly. I said like, this is pretty fast, but I'd like to take you on a date. Would you like to go see, what was it?
Logan.
Logan, that really sad X-Men film.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna let him speak first because I want to see his recollection of it, because I remember what he was wearing. I remember everything. I remember what I was wearing because I was so anxious that day.
So I had arranged this date. I had to hurry from work. I was working at Thorpe Park at the time, which is quite one of the big roller coaster parks in the UK. And so I was still in my Thorpe Park uniform when I went to pick Shami up on the date. I went to her uni campus and waited there for a little while, and eventually she came out, and she was so tiny. You don't see it on camera, but she's so little.
I'm 5 foot. Yeah, so let me tell you my recollection of that. It's a bit more dramatic. So basically, I was speaking to him before on the phone, which it was nice. We had a lot in common. Both of us like comic books and that kind of stuff. That's what we talked about mostly at the beginning.
Yes, yeah.
And I remember that day you kept asking me, okay, can you get the postcode?
Oh yes, because you'd agreed to the date. But
yeah, exactly. I had agreed to
where.
the date, but I hadn't told him where. Like, where do I live? Where are you gonna come and pick me up? So what I did.
You can tell.
I had oh god, I'm such a bad person. There's one thing with me, is like I cancel dates like a motherfucker. Like he's the only date I've gone on that is like I would count as like a date. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've bailed on pretty much everyone.
I've bailed on like 99% of every date I've been asked out on, or I've planned with someone. It's because I'm very anxious. So last minute I get jitters, and I'm like, I'd rather be at home in my fucking blanket with my phone and just be on YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I genuinely rather fucking do. Like, and I was like, me talking to a stranger is just gonna make me uncomfortable. I'm like, why would I put myself in a situation where I'm gonna be uncomfortable? So I'm gonna stay at home. Yeah, so that's my logic on most dates.
And so you didn't give me the address for ages.
I know, honey, I'm sorry. So yeah, he kept on asking, where's the postcode? And I was like, so how old are you? Where's the postcode? And I kept on like diverting the question every single time. And our date, we were supposed to meet at like 5 o'clock one week.
Yeah, it was about 5. I think it ended up.
And
about 7.
I don't kid you not, I gave him the postcode at like 4:30.
Yeah, seriously, I had to
That's
drive
when
from
I was
work.
like,
I was like, I have to drive now. Do you mind letting me know now?
Because I almost didn't go onto this date.
Seriously,
I almost didn't go onto our date.
That's a really scary thought to me.
Yeah. The reason why I didn't do that, it's because I was so anxious and I hadn't made up my mind whether I'm gonna go on a date or not, regardless of however much fun we were having, because I've got really bad anxiety. Like, it's so fucking bad. Like, I wanna sunk into a hole rather than interact with people.
I'm really, knowing you now, I'm really surprised you went on a date with me.
Yeah, but I would fairly say there was a 95% chance that this would not be happening.
I got a bad feeling when you started diverting the question whenever I was asking where.
Yeah,
where
he
you
asked
were.
for the postcode like 3 times.
Oh.
And I was like, something else please. I'm not kidding you, baby. I was more likely, guys, to cancel that date than go to it. Yeah, anyway, besides the point. So I gave him the postcode last minute. And then I remember I got ready, I cleaned the house, blah blah. At this point, it was 4:30 and I was like, okay, Shamin, fucking make up you. Like, are you gonna go or not? And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go. And then last minute I decided to go, and then I sent him the postcode, and then I cleaned my house, blah 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 blah, and I had gotten ready, done my makeup. But anxiety, if anyone has got anxiety, can know. And he was outside calling me, and I didn't answer because I almost wanted to cancel again when he's waiting outside.
I was just sat there like, doo-doo-doo.
I love you.
I booked the cinema tickets.
I know, man. I'm the terrible person because I legit would have cancelled that day and then texted you saying I'm sorry.
God, that would have been heartbreaking.
And it's not nothing to do with the person or anything. It's just like my own fucking shit. And but thank God I didn't fucking cancel. So I walked towards him, and I remember he was sat like, guys, I'll show you. He was standing like with his hands behind like that, and I just thought it was so fucking cute. And you looked so nervous, and your hair was long back then. You had long hair.
I had even longer hair than
he had really long hair that goes there, guys. So, and I really hated that hair. I'm not gonna kid to you. So yeah, we went into the car. I remember the first thing you told me, you were like, don't judge my car.
Sorry, my car's in a really shit state.
Do you remember what I said to you?
It's like, I don't own a car, so I can't judge.
Exactly.
Like that, yeah.
I was like, well, you don't have to fucking say sorry to me. I don't even own a car, so why would I fucking judge?
Yeah, then I started driving us to the date. It was actually strangely close to where we live, but we parked and we walked to the cinema, got the tickets, it was all good. The film was really sad, and like it was supposed, I was trying to just like, you know, maybe try and get a bit cuddly, maybe hold her hand. I was so nervous, but I was like, I really want to hold her hand or something. Like I really like her. She's
I
really
remember
nice.
because I'm a psychologist and I read people.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we came out of the car, because on the car ride we didn't talk that much. We just kind of generically talked.
Yeah.
And on the car, and then we got out of the car. We parked like literally behind where we live right now, guys. You would.
It's weird. It's spooky how that happened.
Yeah. So we parked literally behind there. We walked. We didn't hold hands, which is so fucking awkward. And then we were just walking to the cinema. You printed out the tickets, and the thing is, I always feel awkward when people buy shit for me. Like if it's a friend, I'm okay with my friends buying me whatever because they're my friends and we've already established that relationship.
Yeah.
That it's okay. Like with my friend buying me something that's like less £1,000, I would not care because I'll do the same exact thing for them. But like even for you buying me those tickets, I just thought a bit weird.
Yeah, it's
and
a
it was
bit
just
like, oh, I don't want to owe him anything.
Not even owing you anything.
Really?
It's just like, to me, I've always like on dates pay for things, which something I've realized is fucking up. Because with my ex-person, we used to go to dates and stuff. I used to buy shit for myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes buy shit for him.
Oh, well, that's
and
good.
the thing is, I could get a vibe from him a little bit like, And I think that's why we were not serious because every single time he never thought we were being serious because I always seemed so independent from him. Do you know what I mean? Because I never let him do anything. Like if we went out on like fucking restaurant, I'll be like, it's okay, I'll pay my share. Like if you're dating someone or whatever, it should always be like convenience. Does that make sense? Whoever conveniently can do something should do it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll just get this one, you know.
Yeah, or you can get it this time or something. So I don't think there should be any rules of like man should do it, women should do it. Oh, I did it this time, do it that time. That just make it awkward.
We did the traditional thing and I paid for the ticket.
We did the patriarchy thing.
The patriarchy things.
Yeah, he paid for the tickets. I just remember feeling a bit awkward, that's why I bought that in. And then we went to the cinema, we watched it. It was so fucking sad. I cried my eyes out.
Me too. It's just I hid it. I cried too. It was just.
It's not a good movie to watch when you are going on a first date because it's so fucking sad.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Do you know you said about holding my hand? I remember, guys. He was so fucking shy.
Yeah, we were sat next to each other in the cinema like this. But like.
Let me show you. Bring hands up, our hands up, and we'll show.
It's like we were like, and I was like.
And I could feel it.
And I was like, I really wanted to. It's like,
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, he wants to hold my hand. I was like, oh, he's so cute.
And I was like,
and I could tell, but then I just held your hand, and
I was like, oh yeah.
And then I landed on him like this, and I was like, I thought I would make it a little bit easy on him, guys, because I just.
You did. I was like, oh yes, the night's going well.
And that's the worst thing with fucking being anxious, because like, why did I not want to go on this day? Because it's the fucking best thing that has ever fucking happened to me.
Me too.
Yeah, so I held his hand, and I remember you were like, you just felt literally then.
I immediately relaxed, and it was so much happier.
All the walls were broken down, like. And then the movie finished, we went because I was crying. I had to go to the bathroom and clean myself and be a lady. And you then admitted that you wanted to cry, but you didn't.
Oh, you know what?
But then you admitted to me like a few days ago that he actually cried.
I did cry a little bit.
You lied to me, you liar.
Well, I at the time I didn't want to just like cry in front of someone on a first date.
Yeah.
Because even though, you know, men should be able to cry, all that.
Yeah. But like, you know, the patriarchy.
Yeah, but also just a dude crying on a first date is a little bit. I just didn't want to have that vibe. So, but I was also. I decided to be honest. And
do you want to know why I thought? I just thought you didn't cry because it didn't like you just didn't cry because it didn't get you there enough.
Oh, it got me.
That's all what I thought, because I have no like it's fucking crying. It's something you can't control.
Professor Eckstein.
Oh, let's not get into that right now. Let me tell you guys, I've never rewatched that movie ever again.
No, never again.
It's one of those movies where you have to watch it because it's good, but you don't have to rewatch it because it's too sad.
It's way too sad.
Yeah. So we walked back, and then we were holding hands from then on.
We were walking back. We were talking about much more stuff in much more detail.
Exactly. Yeah, we were all geeking out and nodding out.
And then I drove you back, and
I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, okay, the lipstick, I know.
Yeah.
I
I drove you back.
You were gonna go.
I was gonna be a gentleman. It's like, should I walk you to your door? You know, that sort of thing. But then you invited me to come in. I was like, oh yes, I don't have to walk quickly out or anything like that.
But I will say my perspective on this.
Yeah.
I could sense this, that he didn't know what to do after the date.
I've never had a successful date. You were basically my first like actual like date.
Oh, I love you. Me too.
The only other person I had a relationship with, I'd never went on a date with them.
Oh yeah, it was kind of like,
it was
oh,
like
I
a
guess
school
we're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so what was I gonna say? I could read. Oh shit, I'm drunk. I could read it from him that he didn't know what to do after the date, but like I thought this cute guy needs to get in my house, so I was like, do you wanna come in? It was hoes. It's the same shit, dude. And then you're like, yeah. You were like, your response was like, yeah. And then we went inside, and then I was like, do you wanna go get KFC? KFC was the first meal we had together.
Yeah, and we've had it every day.
If you know, you know.
Not actually, but kinda ish.
It's like not actually. People would think it's not actually, but it's like 60-70% KFC.
So we got up to the room, and we were just chatting, sat next to each other for a little bit, and I held your hand.
No, and then you asked if you wanted. You asked to kiss.
Exactly. I held your hand and said, "Can I kiss you?"
Oh, that was so fucking cute. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, kiss me now." And then we kissed. You know, I'm joking. I'm trying to say that.
Yeah. Things got energetic, but
I was making him touch my.
But
everything.
we didn't.
Oh shit! My mom is gonna see this. Oh, I'm not sharing this with her.
You can edit it to make you look like a pure person who's still a virgin.
I don't think my mom thinks I'm pure. I live with you. How am I gonna be a fucking virgin, dude?
Exactly. Then you don't need to worry.
Integrity.
Hey, I'm saying we didn't fuck on the first date.
That's the moral of the story. We didn't fuck on the first date.
And now we live together.
No, you should fuck
when you both feel it, just fucking do it.
We almost we wanted.
There's that whole American thing like wait 3 days.
But Finley was like, I'm gonna be a gentleman and leave. First of all, I hadn't like, you know, ba-bum 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 bum bum. I needed to boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so I came home. My the landlord. I was in a house share, so my landlord was still awake, and I walked in, and he was like, "Oh, I see the date went well." I was like, "Oh, what? Oh, how did you know?" I looked in the bathroom mirror, and there was just brown all over my face.
I was like, I'm not
nose.
telling him. I was just like.
But I went home smiling. I was very happy. Then we went on the second date pretty much the next day. I texted you saying like,
yeah, I was not
had a great
feeling
time.
that great, and I was like, I'm not feeling that great. I want food, and it's because I don't want to go outside.
And so I went and drove and got you KFC.
Oh my god, nothing has changed for me since then. I don't want to go outside. It's the same now.
I went and got you KFC like yesterday.
When did I become this?
That second date.
I've got vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
like since then,
You need to
remember, let me tell you that. You know why I'm saying this, guys? Because I called him and I wanted him to come and drop me off KFC. Mind you, KFC is like literally 5-10 minutes walk away from me.
Yeah, and that's how it's always been. You need to go. The thing is, for your health, you need to go and walk and go and get your own KFC because you need vitamin D.
Oh shit. Guys, if you relate, please give this video a like and to just let me know it's not just me being weird, please.
You're a bit weird, but I love you so
Okay, oh
much.
shit, the camera's gonna go off. So
It's okay.
guys, if you like this, give it a like. We'll do a part 2 if you like it, if we see that it wasn't like proper enough. So
Please subscribe because that was a lot of truths we just dropped.
That was a lot
we
of
dropped
truth
a lot
we
of
just
truth
dropped.
bombs. Subscribe, honesty,
And we
more
love you
openness.
guys.
We love you.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.